Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about a Python library called Inflect. This is a Python inbuilt library, and we're going to talk about it as it's very handy in terms of NLP. I'm Kumar Saurabh from Recent Automation, and welcome to another exciting episode of Recent Automation Learning. So Inflect is a library in Python which correctly generates the plurals, singular nouns, ordinals, indefinite articles, and converts also numbers to words. So when we say numbers to words, it's like numeric digits like 434 will be converted into the alphabetical 434. So we're going to see that how we do that. So we just come up here, we created an empty directory. I'm going to open it into Jupyter Notebook. So to do so, I am using Visual Studio Code. Let's create a normal Jupyter Notebook file, and since it's an inbuilt library, hopefully it's already there. So let's just try to start doing this. So let's just first import Inflect. It will ask for the conda environment or whichever environment you're using. So I'm using the Python 3.8.5 and trying to import into it. And as soon as it is done, we can start using the inflect library. So just to do, we first need to create a inflect.engine. The documentation itself is very much fairly simple. We can use it from there as well. So I'm just gonna copy and paste it here and start giving a few example around this. So this will create a engine, inflect engine, and store it as a variable called p, as an object p. And let's start doing something. So let's just say we have a word cat, okay, and we want to know the plurals of this word. So let's just come up here and just try to copy this, and it should hopefully print the plural of cats. So it's saying the plural of word, and the plural of the word is cats. So it's saying that cats plural is cats. If I say some conditional plural, I want to see, so we can do something like this, where we do a cat count. We can put a cat count as any number of digits. So say suppose we do cat underscore count. So cat underscore count is equal to 2, and I try to do that. So what it will do, it will just use this number. As I said, I saw 2 cats, okay, and if I do like 1, so it will say I saw 1 cat. So you see the differentiation here, that when the count becomes singular, it is not giving a plural answer because singular can't be plural. So it's according to the grammar itself. We can from plural to a specific part of speech we can do. So say suppose we want to do a plural noun of the words for I saw, my saw. So let's just try to print it here and see what happens. So oh sorry, it said n1. So n1 is not defined here, so we can we can do that, like we can put that n1 here and 2 here. So say suppose n1 is equal to 2 and n2 is equal to 4. So it will say we saw our source. So what it is doing is it's converting I into V because we have used do, and for 4 it is doing, so for the saw it is keeping it as a saw because it can't be, it's a past tense. So it's doing that. For my it is converting it into R, and saw into shots. So it is just converting those. Let's try to do something new. Say suppose we want to convert singular noun words. So for singular to plural nouns, we have already seen that. If we want to convert if we want to know the gender of the plural nouns, we can do something like this. So let's just go here and click it here, and let's just try to print it. So for the they, it did it, and for the gender F, it is giving us an error right now. It's actually not required. We are just trying to print it here. So that's it. That's from the side. If we try to, like, there are various other things we can do. We can set the ordinal as well. or converts numerals into ordinal, that is 1 into first, 2 into second, and 3 into third. So if we put like this here, we try to put it here, and we should know the position. So let's say suppose we do position is equal to 1, and then it will say it converts 1 into first. So it was first from the left. And we will do 3, so it will say it was third from the left. If we say 6, so it will say it was sixth from the left. So it is just converting it into an ordinal system. It's very handy in terms of NLP. I have recently used it a lot. If we want to convert the numbers into words, we can do something like this. So say suppose word, I want to convert 1, 2, 3, 4 into words. So we just need to do this, and it will say it has converted 1, 2, 3, 4 into 1234. It is converted into the words. It's very handy to convert using these. If we want to convert into ordinal first, we can do something like this, and we do words. So it will say 1234 again, but what it does is it's first converting it into the ordinal and then passing it to the number of words. So it is very handy again for doing that. Other than that, we can do want list here, like get back a list of a string, one for each chunk. So it will convert like 1000 into one and 2034 into another. So just you have to add another parameter while passing it. While passing it, at you can see it is returning a list. So now if we do word 0, so it will just give 1000, and if we do, since it starts with 0, the 0th position, so and when 1, it converts into 2034. So that's it. I think that's enough to understand. You guys can go through it and can check various other, like requiring classical plurals and doing lots of other stuffs, like doing these kind of stuff and doing numbering addition, lots of other stuff. You can read through the documentation. It's fairly simple and other stuff. So just let me know if you need any questions, put it into the comments. Thank you very much, and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Keep giving your love. Thank you very much.